Hello students, welcome back to our channel Diksha Karnataka. So your Comet K counseling process has already started. So the after the first step, that is your online registration and document upload. So the step 2 will start, that is your choice filling and locking. So in this video I'll be discussing the detailed procedure of how to fill the choices, some important guidelines and some important mistakes that you must avoid, right? So let us quickly see this. So here are some important points regarding the choice filling. Candidates must fill in their choices of college and courses within the prescribed time. Okay. So once the the choice filling process starts, so there will be a stipulated time. In between that only you have to complete this process. Okay. Candidates can add as many preferences as they wish as per the college or as per the course. Okay. So there is no limit on how many preferences you can add. So you can add like more number of preferences so that the chances of getting selected will increase. Then the third is candidates must enter all the options or preferences that they are interested in at the time of choice filling before round 1 as per the schedule. Okay, the candidates are requested to take a printout of their selected and saved choices after confirming them. Okay, so once you have filled the choices and you are okay with it, you are like satisfied, take a printout of it for the reference. Okay, next, please be careful while selecting the preferences. You can edit your preferences till the last date of choice filling. Okay, so once you have suppose saved it, you can still edit it till the last date of choice filling. Next, this is very important. Only the saved preferences will be considered. So if you have made a preference or you have added one college to the preference list but you haven't saved it, in that case it will not be considered, right? So that is what is very important, that you have to save each and every preference. Next, candidates whose choice filling form is blank at the end of the choice filling period will not be considered for any further process and will be considered reject and withdraw candidate. So for those candidates who do not fill the choices, for them counseling process will not be considered at all. Okay, so these are some important things that you should know. Now let us go and understand the steps of choice filling. Okay, so here is the first step, that candidate whose document verification is completed and is approved or accepted can view choice filling tab in the applicant login ID during the choice filling period. So the after your first step is completed successfully, that is online registration and document upload, your all documents are verified successfully, then you will be eligible for choice filling. Okay, so once the choice filling period starts, so those students whose documents have been verified can do the process. Now, what is the second step here? You have to click on the choice filling tab. Third one, select whether you would like to add preferences based on college list or on the base of course list. Now, what is this college list and course list? Suppose if you click on college list, okay, so one particular college, whatever courses are there, you will be able to see and then you can add. Like for example, your preferences, I want to join this particular college X. Okay, so if you select this college X, so what are the courses in this? Okay, so you can see all the courses and you can choose the courses according to your preference. Now in the in course list, suppose your preference is to join computer science engineer, like you want to do computer science, right? So if you select this course, then all the colleges which offer computer science will be visible and you can add to the list. Okay, so there is two way, you can do college wise or you can do course wise. Next, click on add to add a college and the course to the selected preference table. Okay, so once you click on add, so the college and the course will be added to the preference table. So next is step 5. Check whether the college name and the course name you selected is appearing on the selected preference table. So once you have, like when you are adding the college and the course, it will be added to the preference table. So you have to check whether the name and the course that you have selected is coming correctly or not. Next, click on the save button at the bottom of the page to save your selected preference. Only the saved preferences will be considered for allotment. So once you add one college, you have to save it. Okay, so you have to do it for all the preferences that you are adding. Now, select college and course name that you would like to add in your selected preference list till you add all the colleges. So this same process you have to continue till you have added all your preferences. Then last, what you have to do, you have to finally click on the save button to view all your selected preferences. If all the details entered are correct, click on the preview button and then verify all details in the printout once again. Okay, so what you have to do is, once finally you have added all the colleges, just check it, save it, check the preview and take a printout of this for your reference, right? Okay, now coming to some other options that are available. Removal of options, right? Suppose you have added one college and in the final list you are finding that you don't want to this course or this college, you can also remove it. So for that, if you would like to remove a single college and course that you have selected in the selected preference table, click on the remove button appearing on the right hand side of the preference. So there will be an option to remove it on the right hand side. You can just remove and that preference will be removed out. Okay. Now change preference order. In case you would like to change your preference order in the selected preferences table, you can reorder your preference by clicking on, so there will be two arrow, okay, one upward arrow and one downward arrow. So you can click on this if you want to take it to up, and if you click on the downward arrow, the preference will go down. Okay. Click on the save button to save the changes made to the preference number. So you have to just click on the save button whenever you are making any change to the preference order. Next, review button. So candidates can click on the preview button to view their selected preferences. Okay. So there is one this, and print button. Once you all your preferences are saved and you are completed your choice filling, please take a printout of the selected preference and verify the same again. Okay. So once this is done, just click on the printout button and check the printout and take the printout and then check all the details that you have entered is correctly or not. Okay. Okay. Now here are some guidelines that you must follow while doing the choice filling. The candidates are advised to enter all the options based on which they are intending to select the seats. Okay. Candidates have to recheck the preference numbers for all the colleges and courses in selected preference section, as the seat matrix may change in the subsequent rounds by way of seat cancellation, newly sanctioned seats, etc. Okay. So the point here is every time you have to see that whatever you have to check, recheck your preferences. So whatever you have done when you have done the choice filling, just check it again, and if you want to make any changes, you can make before the last date, right? Next, candidates and their parents or guardians are advised not to start entering the preferences directly on the online choice filling tab on the internet without preparatory work on the choice of options. So it is very important that you must have you must prepare a choice filling your preference list beforehand. You keep it. Just try to change as many modifications you want before it. Do not go directly and start filling the options, right? So first practice it, make a preference list for you and just check your colleges, your courses, and make a preference list based on that, and then you can start with the choice filling. Third one is very, very important. In order to avoid last minute rush, candidates are advised not to wait till the last date moment, and CommentK will not be responsible for any network related problems. So this is a time taking process, okay, and it needs multiple revision, like you are just checking again and again your preferences. So it is my advice that once the choice filling starts, so on the very first day you can start filling, you can see how to add courses and all. So just start it on the very first day and finish it before time. So do not wait for the last moment, because there may be a lot of rush at the last time, right? And yeah, as it is said, CommentK is not responsible for any network related issues. So that is why it is your responsible to start the choice filling once the portal opens for it. Okay. So these were some important steps and guidelines for choice filling. This is one of the crucial step of the counseling process. So once this is done, which college you will get, which course you will get will entirely depend on how you are filling the choices, right? So that is why be very, very careful. Start preparing from now your all preferences, keep ready of it so that you can do it when the portal starts for it. So thank you for watching, and if you have any doubt, please comment down. We'll definitely address it, and please subscribe our channel for more updates.